Simon chats to BillieRose Cachia, who is the actor and writer for Who the Hell is Frankie Starr?
Hi and welcome to Pulse TV. Where the Hell is Frankie Starr is a theatre production showing from October 13 to 15 at the Shenton Theatre Geelong. It is directed by Kirsty Riley, and I have creator, writer and star of the show, BillieRose Cachia, with me in the studio. Welcome, BillieRose.
Thank you.
So, can you tell us about the play and how the idea came to you and how it's come about?
Yeah, well, I guess, it originated from a story that was inspired by a struggle that I went through personally. Mm-hmm. Which I can't kind of tell you about because then it would be spoiling the show, right? But basically she disappears from the spotlight. She's about to go on a world tour, which has been sponsored on, and then all of a sudden it gets cancelled and everyone's wondering where the hell is Frankie Starr. So when I finished, I trained at 16th Street in actor studio in Melbourne, and I, developed some ideas there because I think I always had it in the back of my mind. And then, things we're doing class, I've actually included quite a few things from class that I discovered in the play, and just, I guess I just wanted to, as an actor, create a character for myself too that I wanted to play rather than what everybody else sees that I would be cast in.
Yeah,
so it's just sort of like creating my own work, which I'm really passionate about.
Yeah.
And I wrote a piece of music which also has a film clip which is shown within the play as well, and that pretty much sums up the mood, I guess, of the entire play and sort of showcases what Frankie was like in concert, things like that. So yeah,
fantastic. So have you found that this character that you've created for yourself is very different to the characters that people want to cast you as?
I think so, but you never know what people see in you, but look, she's a pretty edgy character, she's not something that would, as a character, would be kind of run-of-the-mill in everyday television anyway. Right. So, just creating a character that's fun, that I'm really passionate and excited about playing. Yeah.
Okay. So how has it been for you seeing your words come to life? So from it being in your head, how you imagined it when you were writing it and how you imagined the words being said by the actors, to you standing on stage being directed by someone else and watching your words being voiced by other people. What's that been like? Has it been kind of like an out-of-body experience at times? Or?
Yeah. I feel like this whole thing's a dream. Like it's really surreal, very exciting, very much a roller coaster and whirlwind. Mm-hmm. But I guess it originated as a story that I visualised in my mind. I wouldn't say I don't know, sometimes I have moments of being, a bit of a writer, but if I went around and said I'm a writer, I think I'd get shot. But I visualised it first, then I listed all the different scenes, and then I fleshed them out in their entirety. Mm-hmm. And then I found that as a written script, it was okay. Mm-hmm. But it was more when I got in rehearsal and working with those words that I actually wrote most of the script.
Oh, okay.
In terms of, I already had a script, but it got changed a lot in rehearsal because it just made me understand the way it was coming to life and how things did or didn't make sense.
Okay.
And I think surrounding myself, I asked Kirsty to do this because, I know she's an awesome director, because she's an artist, and because she knows me and she knows my story, and I think I needed to trust someone with that because, I guess that's key, is if, as a person creating this, it's to surround myself with the correct team that I trust, a team that I trust and that will honour what the story is about. And look, I had, a lot of control over the casting. So what I was imagining in my mind, I could go, right, you're it. There were some people I asked, some people that auditioned.
Right.
You know, and I did have say over certain things, but, you know, obviously Kirsty's the director, so she can see it too, so she had the last say in everything. But, yeah. Does that answer the question?
It does. It answers it very well. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, how you said you've been living in Geelong for about 15 years. How have you found the art scene, the performing arts scene? Was it kind of was it very difficult to choose from a wealth of talented people when auditioning for this show, or did you have people in mind for most of the cast?
I had a couple of people that I just straight out asked because I knew they'd be perfect for the parts. A Sally. They all still auditioned because Kirsty had to be okay with them as well. But yeah, and one of the actors who plays Jet, I just saw him in a play a month ago because we had to recast Jet. And yeah, just said, that's my Jet. Went to him after the show, can you audition? Sure. So it's just weird things like that, or, Star Now posts or people people from More Grace. They helped a lot with a lot of things, but yeah, there were obviously people I knew from More Grace acting studios. Yep.
And you've done classes there, is
yes.
that like More Grace Actors Studio?
Yes,
right.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, and Screen Actors, I rang him as well, John, I think, who runs Screen Actors, and he helped me get one of the actors as well. So I just sort of pulled on any resources that I could. Sure. Really.
That's fantastic. So working with Kirsty Riley, she's a very kind of well-known, acclaimed performer and choreographer and teacher all over Australia. How has that relationship come about?
Well, originally I met her at 16th Street where she was my teacher, my movement teacher. She does movement theatre classes there. Mm-hmm. And we started creating a movement piece where I worked on, created a piece around Frida Kahlo and her life. Yep. And then Kirsty directed that, turned it into a show, which then went on to 2 other shows. And in the meantime, we were both from Geelong, so I'd give her a lift home here and there, get chatting, had a lot in common, and we just became great friends. And we share the same love for creating work and artistry and lots of other things. So, yeah, I think, it's a very important friendship for me, but it's also, as a working relationship, I think we work really well together as well.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Well, I suppose it has to be a very good relationship for you to kind of hand over your baby to a director and know that it's in safe hands.
Yeah, and, to be honest, it was hard letting go because I've had this in my head for so many years and, wanted things a certain way, but I could let go because I did trust her and Derek, who also is producing, helping me produce it. And so I think, she's been amazing.
So what's next for the play? You've got these 4 performances on at Shenton in October. And then after that, what's next for the play, or what's next for you? What's in the pipeline?
For the play, I definitely want to tour it. So take it around to Greater Geelong and then Melbourne. Mm-hmm. I eventually want to turn it into a film.
Wow.
I have to get a producer for that though. But yeah, for me as an actor, I love film. So I guess who knows what's ahead of an actor's life, You can just put yourself out there and hope you get those roles you want.
So you do film as well as stage as well as TV. Sing?
No, I don't sing. In the shower maybe, but not very well.
Oh, right.
I play piano.
Oh, you play piano.
Yeah.
Sorry. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're very multi-talented.
Oh, I try.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you very much for coming in.
My pleasure.
So, Where the Hell is Frankie Starr is on from October 13 to 15 at the Shenton Theatre in Geelong. Tickets are on sale through Tribe Booking, or you can get them at the door, I assume.
Yeah, if there's tickets left.
If there's tickets left, so have a look. And thank you very much, BillieRose.
Thank you.